better step down right now. Secondly, is volunteerism. We don't expect anyone who has come on this committee to take this as a job. Our leaders here, I want to note that there are some people who use such forums and take them as employment, whereby you'll find someone knocking at head teacher's door, bursar's door, signing for allowances day one until the last day. Members, we are volunteers. Whereby a volunteer, it means a lot, even putting in your own funds. We are going to have meetings, not one, not two, but as many as we can. No one is going to facilitate us. We are going to facilitate ourselves for the good of the school. So whoever has signed up for this, you better be ready. There is a lot of sacrifice in what we are going to do, mainly time, because I know we are busy people. We are working in different organizations or offices, but there will be time when you're required here. Let's avail time. Let us not disappoint the members who have entrusted us. Members, another thing which many of us don't do is the collective responsibility. Right now we are a team, whereby I expect us to speak one language as a team if we are to succeed. If we succeed, we are all going to celebrate. If there is failure, we have to come back on the board as a team to ask ourselves what went wrong, not pointing fingers. Members, we are good at pointing fingers. We are going to forget our responsibilities, then we begin pointing fingers. It was so and so. Me, I believe in working with a team. So if you feel you're not a team player, members, it's high time you denounce yourself right now that you're not ready to serve. I expect whoever is on the team to be a team player, that you're going to give your 100% plus one for the success of the association. Members, it will give us joy for this association to rise. Look at Nkoma last year. They had a fundraiser and they collected a lot of money. And some of us who are not students there even contributed. Why not Mbale SS, the giant of the East, the giant of Uganda? We've produced lawyers, we've produced doctors, engineers, name it. But we are lagging behind simply because we speak too much English. But when it comes to action, it's zero. Another thing, we have the thing that I'm in this office, why should so and so lead me? I have the money, I have a big office, so I should be above so and so. Members, if we do that, we are going to fail terribly. It's not all about our offices. It's not all about our placements. It's all about what you can contribute towards the development of the association. So I want to appeal to each and everyone. We need your support. As a team which you've nominated or which you've put in front to lead, our work is just to lead you, to show sense of direction. But we need the support of each and everyone. Because only we are 17 members, 18. We can't do it without your support. We will be knocking on your doors, we will be knocking on your offices for guidance, because we want each and everyone input in what we are doing. Members, we've been given a time frame of 6 months. It may sound big, but it's just a few months. We have a very big mandate. And remember, we are dealing with educated people. That's one thing we should put in mind. People of different caliber. We have doctors of books, we have lawyers, we have who are going to challenge us. So let's be ready. We will be challenged in one way or the other. But what makes us stand is having one voice and speaking one language, since we have one mission and one vision. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much to say. I'm not going to promise you much. What I need is your support with my team. The team, what I ask, let us forget the differences of the two factions. That because I was in this group, I was in this group, so this is a neutral group, which is bringing harmony. So let us forget our differences. I know you've been having your personal or whatever differences. Let's put them aside. When we are here, we are speaking the language of developing the association. Members, I want to thank you again. I know it's late. We've spent much time, but I believe the time we've spent, it's not in vanity.
Begin by thanking the Almighty God for enabling us to be here today and enabling us to do the business that we set out to do this morning. I think today, on behalf of the Board of Governors and the PTA, the executive and the school community, I'm the happiest person because almost all the points that are written here, if I'd been given a chance to talk before as opening remarks, I think all my prayers have been answered. We wanted the committees to come together and form a committee, which has been done. They have been given a mandate. We wanted elections to take place, which has been done, and the rest they will handle. Our role as a school is to provide an enabling environment, like we have done today. It's unfortunate that we didn't know how long we would stay here. We didn't know how many people to plan for. We had hoped that the meeting would end at 1, so we didn't make provision for lunch. Secondly, I want to apologize that we should have been, we were even wondering, do we go to the main hall or do we get a smaller room? It was a debate that we had in the morning. Unfortunately, today, we had about 70 functions concurrently taking place. The Seventh-day students were having a handover, the Muslim students have handover, then we had 4 seminars taking place at the same time. It is a busy term, it's a short term, and it's an academic term. So we have a lot of academic activities taking place. In fact, I want to thank the 2 associations for having agreed for us to have this meeting today, because there was a lot of back and forth debate. At one time at the school we had thought that maybe we wait to go through the national exams and we can have the meeting in December. But we were almost at risk of being misunderstood for not maybe promoting the aspirations of the old students. So we did agree, and I think part of the reason why we have a small number is because MOSA had this idea of having a general meeting some time back, but we said no, you can't hold a meeting at MOSA because there is monothesis. Come together, let's form a committee, then let the school organize a meeting, and you the old students can decide on how to proceed from there. Then we can hand over the association to you, and we shall stay in the background, and you tell us how we can come in. And I'm glad to say that has happened today. The chairperson and the committee, I congratulate you. The chairperson, I think, almost, if we stay together, I think I could have said he picked at my notes. But I think he has said what I almost wanted to say. Beyond the excitement and the fanfare we have had today and the excitement of elections, there is a lot of work waiting for you, the committee. And I'm happy the chairperson realizes that. So he's, I think, in the right place. I've ever been a president of an old students association, and that is NOSA. I was the president of NOSA from 2020 to 2022. We did a lot of work, and I served one term. So I have a good idea of what it means. And the collective responsibility is very key. Work as a team. Please, members, if you have something to say it in the meeting, in the committee. Don't say it outside on the streets, or don't backbite. You all who are here represent the thousands of students who are not here. And believe me, there are thousands. But sometimes they are with us in spirit, they may not be here physically. And I believe and hope that they are willing to participate in a lot of projects that the committee will come up with. So, we have a lot of hope in you. We are ready. As a school, we have a strategic plan. We have our work plans. We can sit together and try to harmonize and see how we can merge the two so that we can take the school forward. Your school has come a long way. Your school is flying up high, but I think it can fly higher. Like the motto says, triumph beyond the stars. When you come on board, I think you have been the missing link in this equation. And now that you are in place, please, I almost carried my hand, but I did not want to speak because I wanted to remain neutral. When we're talking about the time limit of 3 months, 6 months, or 9 months, I was about to say that the 3 months should be enough time, or even less. Why? Because we are not coming from nowhere. We have reference point. We have the two associations that have constitutions. We could pick them. Then we do not necessarily need to reinvent the wheel. Someone invented a round wheel. Let's not say maybe a square one can, or a hexagonal one can run better. So let's pick from the old. Don't uproot the old pumpkin in the old homestead. You know what they say. Those of us who believe in each other. So there's something you can pick from those constitutions. Don't dismiss them. And not begin from scratch. Even the Ugandan constitution began from somewhere. Lastly, this is like a wedding, and whoever has something to say, let them say it now, or forever, hold their peace. Thank you. God bless you.
Good evening, members. I appreciate and I first thank all the members for entrusting me with the position of publicity. I'm going to do that work. I remain Matendesi, senior citizen of Zambia. Thank you.
So dear, dear members gathered, of course, with due respect to protocol, I'm called Geoffrey Macheme, cohort 70 to 79. Of course, I thank all of you for having not stepped me down. Because if somebody said, no, but I pay tribute to Mr. Watira for his democratic credentials in stepping down for me. I hope I will not disappoint you, because I retired from public service and I'm ready to offer something to this school because my CV reads Mbale SS, those years I mentioned. Thank you.
And I pledge that we are going to throw our weight behind the chair. We shall have a successful association. Thank you.
My name is Faith. I would like to appreciate you. Faith Lugo, thank you so much for giving me the mandate. I promise to work hand in hand with the chairperson for the good of the old students. Thank you.
My name is Masawi Angela Sar. I would like to thank you once again for entrusting me with this position. I promise to work diligently with integrity. Thank you. Finance.
Kuna Rose, I'm honored before all of you for the support up to this moment. I thank you for entrusting us into the positions.
and I pray that we work together. I'm representing my cohort of the 1990s. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. I'm very grateful for what my OBs and OGs have done for me today. What has happened this evening or afternoon really shows that leadership comes from God. I'm Fongo Bernard, representing cohort of 2010s. The first thing I'm going to work on is I'm going to open up a platform for all the members who fall under that cohort. So please, if you have a member whom you know who falls under that cohort of 2010 to 2019, tell him that there's going to be that one platform which I'll build with some of you. We come up with it and we begin mobilization. Thank you.
Good afternoon, OBs and OGs. My name is, I'm not on a poll, but my name is Ochankachon Morris. At the sound of that name, you know the position you've entrusted me with. That is RRN, which is Representative Northern. And I am so excited, and I know we shall work for the success and greater development of this greater school, Mbale Senior Secondary School. Through Mr. Chairman, I would beg also, I believe if you can order our first meeting in the north, it will do me well.
I want to thank you so much for entrusting me to represent you in the central region, and I pledge that I will work together with the chairperson of our association so that we can grow the school and all the old students at large. Thank you so much.
My name is John White. I've been interested in being the legal advisor interim. I want to say that all the queries that have been raised regarding the concerns that the two groups had will be effectively dealt with, and all suggestions that members will put forward will be streamlined to be in line with the requirements. Thank you.
Representing them on this committee. Thank you so much. Representing the 2000 cohort. My name is Vivian. I'm representing cohort 2020. I'm going to work hard. I want to thank you all for the opportunity given to me, and by God's help and the brains of these people, we are going to harmonize the affairs of the old students. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I am Osunguri Emmanuel, who has been elected as the representative of the East. I promise we shall mobilize and the association will keep moving. Thank you.
Thank you very much, members, for trusting me to join this group. My responsibility is challenging. I think I have to find the members of the cohort of the 60s and bring them on board so that we can do the work of restoring what we need, restoring and do new things to bring back the glory of Mbale Senior Secondary School. Thank you very much.
Since all the speeches were in English, then it is where I learned a little bit
meeting, there will be a difference. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Okubalagirira ebikyambole mubigwamu obeere ng'obalagirira bituufu. Allah tukusaba obalungamye ku kkubo eggolokofu eri abo be wasanyukira mubawonye ebyo abo be wanyiigira. Tusaba abakulembeze n'abakulembeze b'ekifo kino obongere amaanyi obeere ng'obateekamu omukisa buli mu kimu kye bakola. Byonna byonna gwe mukabirizi gwe musobozi byonna biri mu mikono gyo. Rabbana takabbal minna innaka anta samiul alim. Amin. Amin. Wa tub alaina ya maulana innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Amin. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana. Amin. Wa hab lana min ladunka rahmatan innaka antal wahhab. Amin. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Allahumma ati nufusana taqwaha وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها يا نعم المولى نعم المصير غفرا لك ربنا وإليك المصير وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Many of you were wondering